MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Tristan Hodge will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Soto. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ben Zubel.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Eaton. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Oh, what a dive. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Alexi Rossi. He's set. Here it comes. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Soto ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Washington, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. Quintana has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moving under it, Castellanos. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Standing in, Otto Hensley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Soto is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping up to the plate as Dribble Cabrera. From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he puts it on the ground to third. Bryant takes it in, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting 7,
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
In now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Gerardo Parra. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Zobrist is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Tristan Hodge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. From the stretch. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Nationals on top. At the plate, Jose Quintana, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
62. Jose.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 9.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton.
Center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Eaton.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. High in the air out to center field. Zobrist is there, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Rizzo over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So stepping in, Otto Hensley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his 4th long ball of this series, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Quintana's ready. Here it is on 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We're through 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Alexi Rossi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Alexi Rossi is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman.
Leading off for Washington.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, I don't need numbers to tell me that that line drive was absolutely blistered, but Show Track does tell us that the ball left the bat at an incredible 119 miles an hour. Only elite strength and bat speed can generate exit velocity like that. That was something to watch. Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Castellanos going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. He thought about 3rd there, but retreats back to 2nd safely. Now batting, Gerardo Parra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 20.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tristan Hodge, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Zimmerman on third with 2 out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1, and it's still 3-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rizzo is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Nick Castellanos now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First time up, he went down looking. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is in now is Adam Eaton. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. Rizzo was there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Going into the home bullpen for a home run. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed. And the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Stepping in now, Otto Hensley. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
The third baseman, number 6.
And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. In now, Anthony Rendon. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Castellanos on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Quintana sets. First pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get his side started in the inning offense so far. They've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A ball and a strike. Elias takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Washington, number 29, Elias.
The 1-2. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Hensley has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman is past batting line against David Phelps. He's gone 3 for 11, and that's swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. So one gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Zobrist has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right
It is Gerardo Parra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Howie Kendrick will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Kendrick, a native Floridian, who was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Nationals Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Washington, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Now at the plate, Alexi Rossi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Now batting.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, MLBThe, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the seventh inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is under it. And that's the third out. One left for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1.
Seventh inning,
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 56. Now playing third base and batting 8th, number 27.
So striding forward now, Adam Eaton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Leading up for the Nationals, the center
ready
fielder,
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Juan Soto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Standing in now, Otto Hensley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 11 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos moves over and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Cub error, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals lead it 6-1. Matt Grace has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Matt Grace.
Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Three and 0 now. Addison Russell waits on deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Cubs,
here's Addison Russell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. Soto is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 6-1. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Xavier Cedeno.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kurt Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there. Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. Trey Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam
And
Eaton.
now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Turner at second with 2 down. And he misses. 2-1. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the 9th now in game 3. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-1. Wander Suero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wander Suero.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Sean Doolittle. Now batting, second baseman, Alexi.
Into the box, Alexi Rossi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra moves over, 1 away.
Number 40.
Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, but called a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Please.
Daniel Descalso will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-0 now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Contreras at second. Rizzo at first. 1 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. His career line with Doolittle. He's 1 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two and two. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Oh, he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important for your team. It's something that won't be forgotten.
6-3, the final score.